Where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. God has given us unlimited treasures in His Word. Every time we open it, we can discover a new treasure or admire an old one. What will we find today? Here's Carla Early with Treasure Hunt in the Word.
When we think of kings of yesteryear, we think of castles and fortresses, jousting tournaments, and fair maidens. But back in Genesis, kings had nothing of the sort. They were more like tribal chiefs. It wasn't out of the ordinary for them to make alliances and go on the warpath. And that's what happened at the beginning of Genesis 14. Upon a quick read, all the names and places are difficult to unscramble. The basic idea was that the area had too many kings and none of them wanted to be subservient to another. I'm sure that happened a lot back then, but this time one of the kings happened to take Abram's nephew Lot and his family captive. Now we know how much Abram loved Lot. By this time, about 14 years after separating from his uncle, Lot isn't just pitching his tent towards Sodom, he's living in Sodom. He's embraced their lifestyle in their city and has become one of them. He's indistinguishable from the people there, so when Sodom fell, he got taken captive along with everyone else. That reminds me of the warning we find in Psalm 1. Blessed is the man who walks not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor stands in the path of sinners, nor sits in the seat of the scornful. Lot has done the opposite of what this psalm advises, and we see that he is not blessed. He's taken captive because he became one of them. We know what the people of Sodom are like. When Lot chose that section of land, it says, "But the men of Sodom were exceedingly wicked and sinful against the Lord." Apparently they had not improved any over the years with Lot's godly example among them. In fact, later we'll see that they've really rubbed off on him quite significantly more than he has on them. After all, we know that if you play in a pigsty, you're going to get dirty. In fact, you might end up looking and smelling and acting like a pig so much that someone might mistake you for a pig, as they did with Lot. He was considered to be part of that city and carried off captive with the rest of them. He wasn't any different. But how about us? Besides going to church on Sundays and maybe Wednesdays and maybe attending a Bible study or helping out at church, what shows the world that we're different, that we are God's children? Jesus said people would know that we were His disciples by our love for one another. The Bible also says that we can be recognized by our fruits. Just thinking about the fruit of the Holy Spirit, do people see love displayed in our words and actions? Do we light up a room with the joy of the Lord on our face? Do we exhibit peace even in a crisis? Do we have patience with annoying people? Are we kind, good, gentle, faithful? Do we practice self-control? Do people at work notice? How about at home or in our extended family? How are we distinguishable from the world?
You can contact us at treasurehuntintheword@gmail.com. We'd love to hear the treasures God has given you through His Word. You can listen to other episodes on our website, which you can find in the description below. Thank you for listening, and remember, where your treasure is, there will your heart be also.